Hello everyone, and welcome back to I Was a Teenage Exocolonist. As always, when someone new gets added to the title screen, we are starting here, just so I can show that Tange is here as well. Hi Tange. Soon we will have everyone. Well, not soon, but eventually we will have everyone. Anyways, let's get back into it. 18 years of age, officially an adult. We are dating Tange. We have stopped the virus. The bomb did not go off, in which case I'm assuming maybe next year? We just caught him really, really early because we were such high friendship with him. I guess. And, yeah. You know what, let's maybe start the year off with a little, I'll check out here first, but then a little xenobotany. And then some robotics, and then we'll get back to work in the med lab. And then from there, who knows, maybe we'll do some more tutoring. We haven't done that in a while. Pretty sure I forgot to say it in the last episode, so I'll say it this time. Which is the same day for me, but a full week later for you guys. But if you like this content, you want to see more like it, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss a thing. Subscribe. I don't know why that word sounds weird in my mouth, but subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. You splice cuttings of plants with various other plants, feeling like a mad scientist. Humans used to do this even before they had gene tech. Just a bunch of generations of people smashing stuff together and hope something cool happens. Yeah, that's fair. Good hand. Card becomes mental blue. I feel like that's probably the best we could have done, but what do you think? 59. That is apparently better. What about that one? 60, okay. Surely 60 is the best. I mean, it's a super goal, and it is in fact the best, hell yeah. Birthday. You're exhausted. Having all these nightmares. It's gonna be a surprise party waiting for you in the lounge. It was in one of your dreams. You remember it because it was one of the few ones that don't involve people dying or the colony being destroyed. But you're so tired. Do you really have to do this? Well, do it. Oh yeah, we already had that card. I thought it looked familiar. All your friends standing around wearing goofy hats and clapping. Nomi is holding a bunch of balloons larger than they are. Rex is wearing a cute little waiter's outfit. I think Lum crashes this one. Oh, this one's new. Cal brings over a hollow screen with a video call from Tammy. She looks exhausted but proud. And in her arms is a tiny little wrapped bundle of baby. Look, Garrett, she says. Echinacea? Echinacea just missed your birthday by a day. Okay, well now I have to look up what echinacea means. Echinacea. Oh, it's a flower. Echinacea is a genus of herbaceous flowering plants in the daisy family. It has 10 species, which are commonly called coneflowers. They are found only in eastern and central North America, where they grow in moist to dry prairies and open wooded areas. How do you say it? Echinacea. Oh, okay. Echinacea. You coo over the baby girl and wish Tammy a speedy recovery. She looks even more tired than you are, but everyone is healthy and happy. Especially Cal. He takes the holo screen for a few minutes after you're done so he can obsess over Tammy's new baby. Even though he's probably not, well, not supposed to be, related to Echinacea, he's every bit the proud daddy. When he returns to the party, he's so happy he sounds like a total dork. He tells everyone about the new baby, beaming so proudly for Tammy that they can probably take readings from Earth. Everyone's happy, and then Vase and Anemone. Vase causes a problem. Cal makes it worse. We're not friends with Anemone in this life, so... yeah. Despite Cal's bravado and brawny physique, he's no fighter. One of the Helio kids socks him in the stomach and he goes down like a felled gnarl tree. Rex throws himself between Cal and his assailants, catching a few kicks on Cal's behalf before the Helios get tired and leave, with a few parting shots at Cal's alleged romantic interactions with the float cows. I see. Vase doesn't get involved, but he doesn't stop them either. He's the last to leave the lounge, staring hard at Rex before smirking and turning away. Yeah, we managed to stop that last time. Rex helps Cal to his feet. "First time, huh?" he says, dusting off Cal's clothes. "Don't worry, they probably got it out of their system. Good on ya for sticking up for yourself." Anemone lingers at a distance, clearly angry at Cal, but feeling bad about the fight. Okay. And Marz gets it back going again. Interesting birthday. Come on, Roomba. Let's go, buddy. Oh, Tammy has something. What's up? Oh, birthday. Yeah, that makes sense. Always offer to share. Yo, what's up, Tange? Oh, cool. Oh, is it the same as last time? It is the same as last time. Okay. That's fine. Still cute. Robots. You're sent on location to update the firmware of the nanoprinters. Ah. We've had that one before, too. Yeah, okay, so... probably just going to be repeat events for robotics and xenobotany. Helping an animal. That gets us a 54. What do you think, Autoplay Fairy? Best score? Well, we'll take that. Thank you. Creativity is at 78, so it's at 63. Oh man, I'm like 3 creativity away from ranking up. Maybe we'll do a class? Shits and giggles? That might be fun. Yeah, nothing new out here. Can we even still do classes? We can. 2 creativity. Oof. Oof, no. Okay. Well, heck. We can do a bit more robotics. Why not? And then we'll get back to medical. It's the same one as last time. 9, 9, 6, 5, 1. $63 if we do it that way. 63 that way too. 59 that way. Alright, fine. I won't have the de-stress. Pollen time. How's everybody doing? Those two are over there. Hey, Dice, you gonna blow up the wall? I don't recommend it. Yeah, he's being extra angsty because he's not my best friend. Tammy's rocking from foot to foot, Echinacea asleep in a sling on her chest. She raises her finger to her lips as you approach. Shh, she's finally asleep. She looks down at Echinacea with a fond smile. She's a loud little thing when she wants to be. Okay, nothing new with him. Alright, one more robotics just to get that up. Not a new one. 9, 9, 6, 5, and 2, I guess. Yep, already have the best hand. Easy! Almighty fidget spinner. Alright, give me that perk. Plus 5% chance to gain 1 extra skill. That was pretty worth, okay. Getting it kind of late, but what can you do? Oh, I should check if anyone has anything. Unlike our Tammy, I have no desire to have children of my own, Tange says. In truth, I'm not entirely certain my body is capable of it. However, I work to ensure a future for all human children on Vertumna. She clenches her fist at her side. I am not a mother, and I am not a soldier. I am a scientist, first and foremost, and it is this conviction I wield to safeguard our future. It is my legacy. Yeah, that's fair. Do good science. Give humanity good tools. We need it. You don't like to see Tangent in the medbay, but it is nice to see them at work. You just hope they never come in for anything more serious than a paper cut. Interesting. Double card, eh? Card gets +3. This is kind of an awkward hand in the situation. Got it to be a 59, that's not bad. Sure. Could have gotten a 64 out of that, damn. Everyone good. Everyone is, in fact, good. God, I haven't been out there in years. Alright then, back into the lab we go. Well, the medbay, actually. Because the medbay connects to the genetics lab, Tangent is often nearby working on her own projects here. She doesn't like to make small talk. In fact, she often seems to dislike when you're working in medbay. She's always been a bit aloof, but she was becoming more like the chief engineer every day. One day you arrive to find Tangent watching Instance work at a medbed. Utopia, seated in the bed with her bloody, mangled leg raised, waves cheerfully at you. "Oh good, you're here," Instance mutters, peeling off her gloves and stepping away from the medbed. "I've already set the bone, just babysit the Monda while it works." Smells worse inside. Ugh. Your eyes are drawn to the carnage that is Utopia's leg. It's super, super gross. So bad you can see the bone, and the pulsing of the muscles of her leg. The insides of our bodies should stay inside. Tan just watching intently. Ask Utopia how it happened. What, this? Utopia asked, slapping her thigh. Oh, the usual. It's like the third time I've broken a leg since we landed, though this one's probably the worst. She laughs, trailing off into a sigh. Glider accidents, she shrugs. Those things are fun, but boy howdy, are they dangerous. I just love the speed, though. Utopia pats the medbed fondly. Good old medbed here forgives me, don't you, girl? I'll be up and walking by dinner. Bodies are always changing, you know. Utopia waxes poetic as the medbed's anti-pain field starts to make her drowsy. You ain't the same person you were born as, and who knows who you'll be in 20 more years. Mind and body always making themselves anew. Nature is change. Tangent perks up as she takes her eyes off the leg to look up at Utopia's face. Our bodies are exactly as we want them, Utopia, she says with pride. They didn't match the woman we were inside, so we changed them. Nature isn't what changed us, she raises her chin defiantly. Science changed us. Gene tech changed us. And in 20 more years, we'll still be exactly who we want to be. Oh, this is still This is still Tangent, sorry. So exactly what we want to be, nobody else. Utopia just chuckles sleepily at this as her lids droop and she starts to snore. Definitely looking forward to the life where we romance Utopia. $64, $65 somehow, not bad, okay. 66. Sure you don't want to do it that way? 68, yeah, that's what I thought. Hell yeah. Empathy slowly creeping up. What are we at? 54. With the item, of course, but still. Anyone got anything new for us? Does not appear to be so. Alright, back in the medbay then. We are getting a little stressed though, so we're going to have to take care of that soon. There's going to be no Vertimnalia this year, so we'll see how that goes. This month you treat mostly cuts and scrapes and give out medicine for pain and anxiety. It's easy, boring work, but that's the best kind. No one likes it when the medbay is busy. 9, 6, 6, 4, 4? So that's 57. Same either way. Nice. Big spectacle. Lum being super persuasive. Dad is annoyed. Utopia stands up. Lum breaks her hand. Says some really aggressive and evil shit. Ominous stuff. Seek takes charge. No Vertimnalia, but there is still a party. Let's go make sure Dice is doing okay. I think this is where the bomb thing comes up. I couldn't find him, though. I guess because we don't know him? Oh yeah, I'm sure he can hack your location data congruence. Yeah, definitely the graffiti stuff is happening. The bomb is coming. It either has to be this year or next year. And I think it's probably going to be this year. since we've dealt with the plague. Hey, man. I don't got any of the things you like, do I? Darn. He hates cake. Who hates cake? You don't have to like every kind of cake, but just, oh my god, cake is awful. It's the worst thing ever. Like, wow, man. Or lighten up a little bit. Tan just clicking through a microscope, seemingly lost to the world. You clear your throat and her head snaps up, blinking owlishly at you. Oh, she exclaims, wiping her eyes with the clean arm of her lab coat. Hello, Garrett. It's good to see you around the lab. I find that I miss you when you're not here. Isn't that strange? It's not as though you're ever particularly far away. Have a flower. Still flirt. Alright. Yeah, I don't know where the hell I think I'm going. Back into the lab. Cleaning the med beds when an explosion rocks the ship. Shit. Was that it? Did he just not wait till glow? Shockwaves reverberate through the walls, sending all of the lab instruments clinking and causing the Strato's busted up skeleton to groan around you. What the? Instant says, cut off by the sound of the fire alarm. Within minutes, the medbay is carefully controlled chaos. An explosion in one of the engineering labs has hurt 5 people, but you only have 2 medbeds. You and Instance triage the wounded, getting the 2 worst off patients into the medbeds and doing what you can for the others. What did you expect? Instance yells at the one she's working on as she ties a tourniquet. As chief engineer, she probably feels defensive. You need to be more careful working around this old tech. The engineer you're assigned to looks pale, even though the burn on his leg isn't serious. He's sweating, but his skin is cold and clammy to the touch. You tell Instance, who just glances over. Some people get squeamish at the sight of their own blood. Patch them out and get them out of here. There are more serious wounds that need tending. This is like quickly a stressful event, or with empathy 40 or greater, take a closer look at him. Hell yeah. As you bandage the engineer's leg, you talk to him. His breathing is hitching, and he keeps rubbing his shoulder. He's sweating a lot. You ask if he gets nervous around doctors, and he says no, but he feels strange right now and isn't sure why. On a hunch, you scan him with a heart monitor. It immediately beeps. This man is having a heart attack. Oh, cool. You bump him to the top of the queue for the med beds and stand back while the bed adjusts his heart rhythm. It detects a narrow artery that could cause a blockage under stress and asks if you would like to fix it now. You press yes. Wow. Easy. Dr. Instance glances at you. Didn't I tell you to discharge? She starts, then looks at the monitor. Ah, she says, momentarily humbled. Good catch, Garrett. Saving lives, baby. Cards with gems are wild? Ooh, that's nice. Okay. Good, I like to use that card when I can. I could do this for a 58. Oh, super goal is 58. Oh, but the one we get an upgrade to for super goal is biology, and we don't need biology. So yeah, we'll take the less stress. It doesn't boost whatever secondary skill you gain. Now what are we at? 91. It didn't really help us, unfortunately. Since we're still gonna have to rest after this. Oh, no. Kinda helps. Same event. Still cute. I think the reason why we're getting so many more of those relationship events with Tangent as opposed to Anemone when we were dating her last life is I have a feeling it relates to how many like heart points, relationship points you get after they're already at the 100. Because all of our events that we're doing give us friendship points with Tangent, since they're all in the engineering, we're getting them much quicker, whereas when we were dating Nemi, we very rarely got to get friendship points with her, except for giving her gifts. She's kind of picky with her gifts. That's my theory, anyway. A game theory. The medbed sees an almost constant flow of casualties from the front lines, usually hunting parties who've run into trouble with the wildlife. You set bones, heal concussions, and turn outards back into innards. It's stressful, gory, but ultimately repetitive work. No one dies thanks to the medbeds. Yeah, how long until those crap out? It was a good cause. Card becomes 4. I see. Well, that's helpful in that way. Now, is that the best we could have done? Yeah, no, it's pretty happy with that. Wow, +7 biology. That's amazing. How's our empathy doing? -15. 58. 48. Yeah, still a ways. When our skill shows 78 is when we'll have our next rank up for empathy. Oh, Rex has something. What you got, my guy? I haven't been going for hugs with you. Oh, he's working on the bar. Yeah. He was working on it last time, but we weren't able to help him get it finished. Dr. Instance wakes you up one night with an urgent message on your holopalm. An unseasonal attack has left several security officers in terrible condition. They're all rushed in at once, just as you arrive, still rubbing sleep from your eyes. Instance takes the worst case and tells you to triage the other 3. Vase has been shot in the shoulder. He's alert and helps bring in the others, then sways and collapses into a chair. Anemone sits beside him. Her whole face is a mask of red from a cut on her scalp, and she looks stunned. Another lieutenant, Pelk, is unconscious, but nothing seems to be wrong with her from the outside. Vase tells you she's been hit by a charging Xeno. Yeah, there's going to be under-the-skin stuff there. Pelk is clearly most in need of attention. Another soldier helps you lift her onto a medbed, and you connect to it via your holopalm. The bed diagnoses her with, internal bleeding. Whatever hit her crushed her liver and ruptured her spleen. The medbed is on the case. It flashes through its suggestions and outcomes, and finally a big green button, Start. You press it. The bed hums quietly, doing its work. Pelk will be grateful when she wakes up. Colony defense, and kudos. Suddenly, Instance shouts for you to come help her. She's losing the 4th patient, a commander named Yarrow, whose legs were sliced off mid-thigh by a manticore. They've lost too much blood, and the medbed's cellular regeneration field is too slow to deal with the cascading issues their body is having. You and the doctor are going to have to deal with this the old-fashioned way. Tourniquets, saline IV, and blood transfusions. The patient is going into hemorrhagic shock. You have to work fast. Can do? Can do. 40, do the 40. Oh, card becomes 4. I didn't even notice that. That's kind of important. Yeah, okay. It was going up even further, but that's because it was right next to those, which makes sense. 48. What do you say, Autoplay Fairy? 49 even. Sure. Could have gotten that to a 52. Yay, more colony defense. Saving a patient. +5 to flushes with this card. Ooh. You summon all of your medical knowledge and manage to staunch the bleeding, stabilizing your patient until the medbed can complete the amputation properly. Ah. Well, I think we maxed out the medbay. Instance looks like she wants to patch your shoulder, but stops. You're both covered in blood. You did well today, Garrett. I'm glad for your support. I think it's obvious you deserve a pay raise. I'll put in the request for your promotion to head nurse. Ah! We are good to just go back in. Keep the events going, you know? Oh, what are we at? 97. Yeah, alright, we'll rest next month. You do a full inventory of the colony's medical supplies, putting in requisitions for things they're running low on. Painkillers, band-aids, anti-nausea meds, itch cream, eye drops. There are a lot of minor illnesses and injuries that don't require the use of the medbeds. Ooh, this is kind of a crap hand, I won't lie. Hmm. 41, that's not bad. .43, we unfortunately can't push through. There, haha. A winner is us. Yes, soon, you mean now. Relax. The last time there was a baby in the colony, you were basically a child yourself. You don't remember babies being so loud. The adults are all very empathetic to colicky, fussy echinacea, but every time you've seen Tammy since the baby arrived, she's looking more tired. At night, you can hear them all the way in your room, echinacea's tiny, choking shrieks, and Tammy singing to her until her voice goes hoarse. Everyone expected Tammy to rely on Aunt Anne in the new creche, letting her watch echinacea just like she watched all of you when you were babies. But for some reason, Tammy's been stubbornly trying to do it alone. Maybe because she has so much experience from volunteering in the old creche, Tammy thinks she doesn't need the help. Even when she does put echinacea in the creche, it's because Tammy's right there, still caring for her. Then, the things Tammy would normally help with get backed up, which makes her even more stressed. Aunt Anne has tried to convince Tammy to not be so controlling. It takes a community to raise a child, you've all grown up believing that. But whenever anyone even insinuates Tammy might not be all echinacea needs, she starts crying and yelling at them. You've never seen Tammy yell. It's really unsettling. Today you find Tammy in the lounge, bouncing a squawking echinacea on her shoulder. Though her movements are light and happy, her face is empty. like she's totally checked out. "Hey, Garrett," she says, summoning up a smile as you approach. "Sorry, am I being too loud? I can go somewhere else." Why doesn't Cal help? Tammy giggles. "Garrett, Echinacea is my baby. I made her all by myself, so I should be able to take care of her all by myself too. Besides, Cal's got 100 things to worry about with his own work," she says. "He's very important, you know. The colony needs food a lot more than they need a quiet baby." Just then Echinacea starts howling, her little lungs making a truly impressive sound, and Tammy falters. "Shh, shh," she hushes. "Mommy's got this, it's okay." Tammy has not got this, and she knows it. You can tell she doesn't really think she can handle things. We do not have friendship 80 with Tammy. What do we have though? 55, not bad. And this is empathy? Yeah. Can you teach me to babysit for her? Aw, cute pic. Tammy's shoulder relaxes. "Oh," she says, sounding a little surprised. "Everyone's been telling me how I should do things. It's like they don't think I know anything." She wipes her eyes. I didn't know how nice it would be for someone to, just trust that I can do it." Tammy's confidence, aww. You and Tammy fall into a routine where every evening after dinner, you take Echinacea and go for a nice long walk through the gardens. Getting just a few hours of sleep before staying up most of the night with Echinacea does wonders for Tammy's sanity, and soon she's confident enough to allow other people to help out during the daytime. Cal is relieved. She'd been freezing him out as well, insisting that because Echinacea is her baby alone, she should be able to handle it. Seeing him hold Echinacea, it just looks right. Eventually, Tammy agrees to place Echinacea in the creche during the day, so she can fully recover from the birth and sort out her mental health. Hey, mental health is super important. She still spends a lot of time in the creche, but it's because she wants to, not because she feels like she has to prove she's a good mother. It's still hard raising a little baby, but Tammy's going to do great, with a little help from the colony that loves her. Aww. I don't know if that was because we relaxed in the creche, or if that's just simply when it would have happened anyways. You know, as much as I do like that one, it's not super great. We've still got the later versions of it anyway, so we might as well take that opportunity. And it's glow time. Can I have some more crystal clusters, please? Thank you. Maybe one more? One more? Yeah, you can totally do one more. No? Alright, that's fair. Let's go work in med bay. I noticed that after we get the increased rewards, we have like one more event for working in that field. Yeah, and this is this one's. Your mom comes in for regular maintenance on her artificial leg. "It's looking good," Instant says, inspecting the stump. "Some muscle atrophy, but not too much. Try to get a little more protein." Your mom hops over to the med bed for a scan. "Still working on limb regeneration, huh?" she jokes. Instance chuckles and tells her she'll be the first to know. You're left to run the scan. Your mom takes off her leg to shower and sleep, but you almost never see it this close up. It's a little surreal. She doesn't talk about how she lost it. It's kind of weird that she's never told you, but there are things that she keeps to herself. She should trust you like you trust her. She sizes you up. "I lost it on Earth, in an accident, you know that. But there's more to it than that." You push for the details until she sighs. "There was an assault on the original Vertumna colony on Earth, where your father and I grew up. Our home was attacked. People died. People I loved." You ask why the first colony was attacked, and your mom looks out the medbay window for a few moments, lost in thought. "Kiddo, sometimes good people have to do things that are bad. Your mom explains that, back on Earth, the people in power had stopped caring about everyone but the richest citizens. They were stoking racial and religious conflict to keep everyone fighting each other, so they wouldn't notice they were being oppressed. Your mom couldn't stand it, and neither could the other members of the Vertumna group. This went against the united future they were working towards. They spoke out against the government. They fought the government. You get the impression that they might have even started the violence, but the government ended it with the destruction of their compound. During the military raid, your mother lost her leg and her will to fight. After that, she just wanted to get out. She now thinks she was stupid in her youth, putting herself and others in danger for an ideal, and trying to fix things that weren't even her problem. People died for the cause. She was almost one of them. She should have been thinking of her own future. And this is why I want you to learn practical skills, she says. I want you to study and work hard, and not waste energy fighting the system we sacrificed to make for you. Survival is what matters, she says firmly. Not just your own, but your family, and all of humanity. You were right to leave Earth. Yeah, Earth in this world, and kind of in this world, is definitely a crap basket. It is beyond the brink. Your mom gives you a hard smile. I'm just happy you get to grow up somewhere with less violence. Well, between humans anyway. I know Vertumna isn't perfect, but at least the people here are good to each other. $59. Is that the best we could have done? Ooh, no, 60. Spicy. Now, why does that 5? It's a gem. But how does that even help? Okay. Could have gotten a 61 out of it, too. You're heading to bed when the sirens begin to wail, heralding the beginning of the yearly xenofauna attack. Outside your window, you see the soldiers begin to form up. This year, Anemone is heading up her own squad. You see her red hair bobbing along with the others as she rushes to defend the walls. You close your windows and pull the cover over your head. Then you get a holocall notification from Marz. You join and find Marz, Tangent, Cal, Rex, and Nomi already in the call, so no dice. I can see everything from my bedroom window, Marz says. Nemi's got her own squad and everything now. Look at her go. Cal makes a noise of discomfort, but doesn't voice his opinion. There's the boom. Suddenly your room is rocked by an immensely loud shockwave, then by a wall of heat you can feel even through your closed windows. Keepsakes rattle around on your shelves, some falling to the floor and shattering. Your holo chat explodes with alarm chatter. What was that? Is everyone okay? There was an explosion, Marz exclaims. I can see it. Part of the wall is missing. There's monsters pouring in. Everyone starts talking in a panic. Tanja's cool voice cuts in. The explosion came from inside, she says. Congruence made the trajectory and damage calculations. The walls blew outwards, and there's a fire damage on the garrison wall. She's quiet for a few seconds. Then, Dice, are you in the call? Are you safe? There's no answer. You don't think he was caught outside, was he? Marz asks, but no one has an answer. You and your friends keep the call open and speculate on what's happening outside, supplemented by Marz's observations and Tangent's reading of Congruence's processes. Everyone is in on the call except Vase and Anemone, who are defending the colony. And Dice, of course. You can't shake the dark feeling you get when you think about him. If someone set a bomb inside the colony, near the garrison, you only know one person who could have done it. In the quiet following the battle, the colony comes out of hiding to gather in the courtyard, surveying the damage. Governor Lum is on the warpath. I'll find who did it and I'll have their goddamn head, he yells. I want every single strato lined up and questioned. Those were our explosives. I want to know who set that goddamn bomb. You and everyone from the strato are hauled aside and questioned on your whereabouts prior to the attack. Everyone, that is, except Dice. He's nowhere to be found, dead or alive. Yeah, he left to go join the gardeners. That means at age 19, this is our final year for this life. I just want to check really quick. What is our security at? 90%, so it did not go down or up there, which is interesting. Alright, well, this is where we are going to leave it off for today. So thank you to everyone for joining me. I hope you had fun. And I will see you all next time for the finale of Life 2 of I Was a Teenage Exocolonist.